Hey, did you know that chickens are the closest living relative of the T-Rex?
I think I heard something like that years ago. I- Is that
That's
a is that a real thing?
that's a real thing.
Oh, I thought you
They
were
are the
lying.
very
Okay,
closest.
so we
No.
got it. We're getting back to our roots.
Yeah.
Remember? And
Yeah.
check this out, people.
Oh, you heard it that time.
Oh yeah!
Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Okay, so today we have a very special guest, man. I'm excited about this.
I am too. He's one of our favorite people.
He is one of our favorite people. One of our favorite people. This is Brian, or DJ Brian.
DJ Brian.
Get
With
to know
Brian's
me, and we'll see.
Boombox, correct?
We'll see if you still think I'm very special.
No,
So-
man, you're the best. This is one of the great guys that we see up
Yep.
at our local watering hole, Liberty
Yep.
Inn.
Yep.
And the thing I love about Brian, I can't do it as well as you do, Bri. So I need you to do it. So what Brian does, I want you to give everybody first. Let's do this. Give everybody a little bit about who you are, what you do, how we know you, and then we'll get into it after that.
All right. Well, the intro. My name is Brian Suing, and I everyone knows me as DJ Brian, as they said. I've been hosting karaoke DJ shows since 2012. Actually, I've been doing it a long time.
Wow.
I say, we used to call it karaoke shows, but because we do line dances and take requests and things like that, I call it karaoke DJ. And I've been at the Liberty Inn, their watering hole, for since 2018 is when I actually started. So
You've been there that long?
yeah.
Wow.
I think it's
Oh my gosh.
yeah. They must
Nice.
like me, because if they don't like you, then you work for a few times, then they don't, then they find somebody else. So it's actually unheard of to have a DJ be a resident for that length of time. But yeah,
And not
we've
to
been,
interrupt you, but I
Sure.
think this is appropriate to say right in this moment right here. When you are there on Friday and Saturday night, as those are your two nights,
Mhm.
and for a bar to just give somebody their two busiest nights of the week,
Oh yeah.
that
Week.
says a lot.
Every
Every
week.
single week.
Yeah.
And when you're not there and you take a vacation, that place is, I'm not going to say dead, but
It's different.
it's very different and not
I hear about it.
near the crowd.
I hear about
sorry.
it.
I thought that was appropriate to put that in there,
Yeah.
but go ahead. You can continue.
They've Liberty Inn's been really good to me. In fact, usually a bar will want to tell the DJ what to do or how to do it, and Liberty Inn's actually been really well. That they have not told me anything. They don't tell me what to play or what to do. So the show is actually my show. And what's good about it is the shoe fits. I mean, I would be uncomfortable doing what they wanted, but because I'm doing what I want to do or what I think is right, it actually it's very comfortable for me to be at the Liberty Inn. And so I'm glad because it's easy for me to do because that's me. That show is me.
And I will say, since we are there enough, we can kind of talk about this. You have a great ability to judge the room and see how the flow of the night is going and what particular kind of music to play, what maybe not to play. And as you mentioned, you also do the line dancing or the group dancing songs.
Mhm.
And sometimes you can read the room to see if they're popular, and you might do 2 of them, 3 of them in a row, or you may just do the one, kind of reading the room saying, okay, this isn't really, it's just Matt and Naeem out there, so we got to go to something else.
If you guys are there, I know exactly what to do. Yeah, that's one of the things you pay a DJ for is to actually read the room. I do tweak things a little bit. I mean, obviously, a singer wants to sing a song; they're going to sing that song. But I do what I can to try and steer people
Right.
in a direction to make the ambiance, basically, to have the audience engage the singer. I definitely try and get everyone involved, even if you're not holding the mic. I'd like you to be involved. The wife and I, we go shoot. We went yesterday. We check out other shows, just to see what everyone else is doing, to see if we can bring more content or more fun. Really, the whole idea is to bring more fun. It's amazing Liberty Inn because the audience is so involved. Yesterday the audience at this other venue was actually very quiet. Everyone was quiet. Nobody was talking. Everyone was focused on the singer. And I swear their phones were actually on silent, to not interrupt. That's just not the mood at Liberty Inn. Liberty Inn is a lot more fun.
That's a party. Yeah.
That is
yeah.
not the mood.
That other one sounds like a performance. Like people are like real singers who think they're the next whoever are going there to see if there's maybe a scout sitting in the thing in the crowd.
Maybe.
You're gonna impress somebody tonight.
Talent scout.
Salad scout.
Talent scout.
Yeah, talent. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that.
Okay, so good deal. Okay, so let's get to a stupid question. You being the DJ, and before we get off, you've gotta, because you have a great DJ voice. And when you're on the microphone, I've tried to emulate you. Like you'll run off to the bathroom and I'll run up to the microphone, and I know you probably want to punch me in the face, but I try to do your voice when you call people up to the stage. So before we get off, you have to do it.
Oh, I don't know if I can. I mean, not with this mic. Not with this mic. I actually didn't grab. I didn't prepare as much as I thought I was. Initially, I thought I was going to grab one of those DJ mics, but like,
oh, you should have.
That's the name of the show here, Brian. No preparation.
Right.
Well, this is just a gaming headset. This is $29 and it includes also a microphone. Your microphones, they look like they're going to be $100 a piece. Yeah. That I would call those like a studio microphone because they're made for like a recording studio.
Yeah, it's like a beginner set.
Yeah.
Beginner set. But your mics that you use at Liberty Inn, I mean, there's $1,000.
One of them is $1,000. I'll run and grab it if you want to see that one. But the ones I use, I call them performance microphones because those are the ones that are going to be on stage. Like for a band or for a loud environment. Like your microphones and this microphone, they're good for. They're going to hear sound all around it, but the microphones that I use are. They're going to be very directional. You have to hold them straight because they reject things from the side. Those microphones, I spend a lot on them because I really pride the sound. I think people know the sound is good. So that's why some of them come. If you don't sound good, then you're not going to be happy with the karaoke show,
Yeah, you want to have people keep coming up there.
Yeah, for sure.
So let me ask. I know you want to jump in here, but I got to ask this. I got to ask this question. So people get drunk, real drunk. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. People get real drunk at the Liberty Inn. I mean, falling down stupid. I've seen people run up to you requesting songs, and they literally trip over themselves and like fall into you. Is there anybody that when you see them stumbling up to you? What are you tossing over there? What are you doing?
Are you grocery shopping? What's going on?
Digging in a trash can?
Sorry about that.
You done?
I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. These dogs are going to they own me. I had to give them a treat.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good. We get it. But so a person walking up to you and you're just like, oh dear God, no, not this MFer again. Like, does that happen?
They do walk
Which,
up.
by the way, is 100% what goes through his mind when he sees me coming up. I know my name.
No. To be
it's 100. He said, "No, where's Naeem? You're not allowed to sing."
It's interesting because I'm not a very good judge of whether or not someone's drunk or not. I mean, people may know it. Police may know it. I don't know it. When someone comes up to me, I have no idea if they're wasted or not. But also on that
because
point,
you've had a few yourself?
That's going to happen. But it's funny because my wife and I have similar jobs, and that we both maybe babysit some childish people, which is what that is. So it definitely. I have a lot of patience, and I tell people that, and people agree. They're like, you do. There's been fill-ins over there that have actually not stacked up to the pressure. They've not met the pressure, and actually it's too much. Liberty Inn can get busy, it can be busy.
Yeah, we've been in there. We've been in there when it's just asses and elbows.
A couple times. Yep.
Yeah.
It's so small that it only takes a couple people. It takes 10 people and it's packed.
Yeah.
Well, listen, how much time have we gone through already? Because I
don't know.
We're only halfway through.
We're only
Okay.
halfway through, man.
Yeah.
We're going to get into story time now.
We're not even at double digits yet, my friend.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're going to get into story time now.
Yeah.
Something we wanted to talk about a little bit today. I think when you're out and about with your friends or out and about at Liberty Inn and somebody's maybe hitting on you, you don't even know it's happening.
Don't even know. Does it happen? Does it happen to you?
I don't know.
Because we don't know.
Right.
But your wives do.
Yeah, but I've never heard her say to me, well, that lady was checking you out or that lady was hitting on you. I've never heard her say that. They may see it, but I don't know that has Alicia ever said that to you?
She's only said it to me when I've actually realized it.
Okay.
Because there's usually the person that does it is just hammered out of their mind.
Yeah.
And I'm up there singing,
Yeah.
they're dancing, and then they start trying to back it up on you a little bit.
Or that's when the
And-
bicep grab comes in too.
All that. So yeah, that
Bent over.
I mean, you have to
It
see that
happens.
kind of stuff. Brian, you got to see that kind of stuff happening all the time, right?
I think that
Like, I'm sure from your kind of area where your DJ booth is, you're kind of like not really in the back, but you're kind of off to the side and everybody's in front of you.
I got to.
So you're seeing the
I
action.
do have a good view of, I have a good view of what's happening on the dance floor. Usually, I wouldn't call that hitting. I don't think that really happens a whole lot on the dance floor because people are just having fun. You know what I mean? So, or that could be just me not seeing it again. It's weird because I've had people tell me, that girl is hitting on you, and I just don't see it at all.
So why in our minds do we not pick up on that? Because you want to say, if we rewind ourselves 20 years ago, 30 years ago, like we're noticing when girls are checking us out, right?
I can't say that I did. I've always been naive to it.
Why is that?
I
Are they
don't
more
know.
subtle than us?
And I have a story where your mind's gonna be
let's
blown.
Get into it. Story time.
All right.
Okay, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So this is years ago. This is probably 2007. It is exactly 2007. So this is when I lived down in South Florida. I'm gonna try to make a long story very, very short. Needless to say, I had these two girls I used to hang out with, and they legitimately were just my friends, period. And then we were out one night in Delray Beach, and I mean, these two smoke shows. I mean, just almost like they were placed into the bar by God's hand, and the clouds
Jesus.
opened and everything. And I thought nothing of it, nothing whatsoever.
Right.
So needless to say that my two girls who were my platonic friends start chatting them up, and we end up hanging out with them. And then I ended up hanging out with the two girls by myself. Now you guys can hear Matt's phone and know why it's so damn annoying.
That's right. It's
So-
staying on too.
And so I start hanging out with these two new girls by myself for a few nights. And so I'm thinking this is just another platonic relationship that I have with two girls. And we go back to their place one night, and one of the girls goes back to her room. I guess she wasn't that interested, but the other girl goes to her room. I was like, okay, guys, I'm just going to crash on the couch here.
Right.
And I'm ready to just go to sleep.
Wow.
And then the one girl comes out of her room and she goes, you don't have to sleep on the couch. You can come in my room and sleep in here if you want. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess a bed would be more comfortable than that. And then when this is how stupid I am. Yeah, this is just dumb. I mean, my name's Naeem. It rhymes with naive just about. And this is just being naive as you possibly can and not seeing the writing on the wall. I say to her, don't worry. I'm not going to try anything. I'm just going to go to sleep. So, I appreciate you sharing your bed with me. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning. And I swear, when I replay that moment in my mind, I can see her face with her mouth wide open, like, what is up with this guy?
Exactly.
I've literally laid it out on the table for him, all but told him, this is yours. And he's just like, so I guarantee you she thought I was gay. But
That's right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
Wait a
Not
minute.
that
Did
there's anything wrong
you
with
eat a Milky Way upside down? Or was it a Snickers upside down?
It's a Snickers upside down. I've told you that before.
I've never heard that before.
The whole
What do you mean?
eat
I
the
heard that from
Snickers
you
upside
guys.
down.
I heard that from
Oh,
you
So
guys.
you can feel the vein. I think we told him.
No, it's from your podcast.
It was.
I'm a
I didn't
fan. I
remember.
listen.
Naeem was probably drunk in that
I was gonna
episode.
say it's an episode
you-
where I drank too
Said
much.
you probably eat the Snickers upside down so you feel the vein on your tongue.
I was gonna bring one night and see how you ate it.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. This is where the wheels come
It's
off.
why the wheels are crashing, we're crashing and burning. Oh,
So
my
yeah,
God.
I don't know if either of you have been that
No, I've never-
stupid or just aloof to someone hitting on you, but that's been my life story.
I think with me, it doesn't even get that far because I'm so completely unaware that they don't even.
They
try
think
the
you're
next
uninterested.
step. Correct.
See?
See, I think with me, it's because I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think now as we're talking about it to hear if Jamie has ever said anything to me like, that girl's hitting on you. And I don't remember that conversation ever happening with her.
Yeah. I don't know.
And-
I mean, what do they say? Brian,
Yeah.
chime in here. What do they even say when they're hitting on you and we don't realize it?
You know,
I don't think it happens to me anymore.
I don't think
but,
they.
you
Say,
know.
I don't think they say anything directly. I think it's body language. You know, I think that because of the position I'm in, they come up and talk to me, and they feel safe because I'm like working there. You know, I'm not a
Right.
creep. So I think there's some safety in that. It's how they talk or how they move, and other people, I'm friends with everybody there. Other people will tell me, "Oh, that girl was hitting on you." I'm like, I don't see it. And Jody, my wife, she'll tell me the same thing, that I don't see it. It's really kind of weird, And now that I'm kind of trying to notice it, there'll be times when
Why are you trying to notice it?
well, just to see if they.
Jody, we're just joking. We're just joking, Jody. It's just a joke.
Don't make him sleep in the garage.
No, there's been a couple instances. I'll say them kind of quickly. One time at a table, some girl came up to me and said, "You look like you want to kiss me," and I ran.
shit.
I said
Wow.
no, and I
Whoa.
ran back. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Just like that. Huh?
Oh yeah, I mean that was very forward. I don't think even Naeem would have not known what that was about.
Right. Yeah, probably.
We just, so
Maybe.
hearing him say that, our last episode, we were talking about double standards, right? Imagine if a guy said that to a woman.
I knew you were going there. I could have almost
mean-
said it for you. Yeah.
I mean-
I was thinking the same thing.
What if some guy just goes up to a girl at that bar and says, "You look like you want to kiss me"? He's getting thrown out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
or beat up,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask you this question. So, with you being a karaoke, or I'm not going to call you a karaoke, but being a DJ who throws karaoke parties
Yes.
and has a great time, I know people come in there and they throw their name on the list and they see that they're 20th in line, and they're not going to get a chance to sing, but it's a chick, right? Has anyone ever whipped their titty out so that
Nope.
they get put to the top?
Nope. Hey.
Speaking of getting hit on and not realizing it,
No, I mean,
Nope.
I did have
no one's
one.
ever done that.
I mean, that I really pride actually in myself, the small footprint that I take up. Any other DJ is going to have a big table and a big facade, and going to take up a lot more space. I really pride that I have a very small space. So that being said, this goes along with all of it. I was like, I'm working, and somebody comes up next to me, and I think she put her boob on my arm, standing next to me.
Mm. Yep.
But
Mm-hmm.
but she's just looking at the screen, because we're talking about
Oh,
songs.
she knew what she was doing.
That's what I'm thinking. I think she's doing that on purpose.
That was not incidental contact.
No.
Okay.
Did you leave your arm there?
I don't know. I move as far as I can. I ignored it.
You don't have that much room to move.
I know. That's exactly it. I have nowhere to go. I ignored
That's
it.
when you have to
You know
say,
what I mean?
ma'am.
So what you're both telling me is that was definitely on purpose. I mean,
I would say so.
100%. You
I
were
would
getting
say
hit on.
so. Women are aware of kind of. You were getting hit on, didn't even know it.
that's
Right. You actually got molested.
No, that's the time that I thought, I think there's something. I think she's not interested in my screen. I think this is what's going on. So it's just kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Mhm.
So you guys were sure of it, and I was semi-sure of
I
it.
would say so. Even me in that scenario, I would say, yeah, she was definitely doing more than looking at your screen.
But isn't it possible that somebody might just, do that? That was another thing I was kind of going to mention. In my position, I see a lot of people, and I see them multiple times. And I always think about their space. I've talked to Jody about it too. Like some people have their personal space. Some people have a
Yeah.
really far personal space, and all I'm going to do is say, hey, peace. And then there's people that closer might get a fist pump. And then there are people that they
Yeah.
don't have much of a personal space at all. In fact, a hug is nothing to them.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I try and meet people in their personal space. And I really don't worry about my personal. I mean, I have personal space. I mean, to me, maybe the hug is sometimes a sideways hug, and that's good enough for me. I don't need any more than that. But some people actually have,
Full on.
personal space. It's just something that you consider when I'm meeting somebody or seeing someone a second or third time.
Mhm. Nice. Huh. I like it.
So let me ask this: so you do your DJ thing? Is that just a Friday and Saturday thing for you? Like you have a regular 9 to 5, so to speak,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I do.
As well.
Yeah, I work today. I work at a small traffic engineering company in Mason.
Okay.
I'm a the state of Ohio has given me a license to inspect traffic signals, so I'm an inspector.
Okay.
If you drive down the street and you see some people working, and then one guy's holding the clipboard, that guy's probably me. I'm probably me.
You're the clipboard.
Yeah,
holder?
I'm making sure they're putting it together correctly. So
So then you're DJing basically just Friday and Saturday, correct?
yeah, that takes care of the vacations that we do, or extra money.
That's that extra
Yeah.
income.
Yep.
And it's fun. I mean, yeah. Are you really working? Because you seem like you're having a blast.
Exactly. If you're gonna have a second job, make sure you love it, and then it won't be like a second job.
Right.
He's really good at it. DJ Brian.
DJ Brian. So do you want to do your call, or should I do it and try to do my best impression?
Oh, you mean the call?
Yeah, when you call people up to sing.
I could try. I mean, all right, gang, here we go. Up next to sing, it's gonna be Matt. Come on over, Matt.
No,
not
that
gonna
was
be me.
But that wasn't. No,
That wasn't
come
quite
on,
it.
Right?
It's
You
the
got
mic.
it better.
It's the mic then, I think.
You remember you're of the same age to remember Casey Kasem, right?
Oh, yeah, I do remember Casey Kasem.
When you do your call with your regular mic that you use, you got a little bit of that voice.
Oh, do
it's
it
just
really?
unique.
Maybe I'll.
Yes, it's unique. It's the first time I heard you say it. That's what I thought.
Well,
You got
Yeah.
kind of how he
maybe we'll
pitched
do a
his
long
voice.
distance dedication.
See?
Yeah, now
a
that
little
sound-
bit.
yeah,
That was
it right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. The top 40. Yeah, Casey Kasem's top 40.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I thought of one of the first times I heard you say it with that mic. For sure.
So why don't we do this? We're about at our typical time.
Yep.
But why don't you give people unless there's one other thing you wanted to get out, but I do want people to know what are the top 3 things etiquette wise people should know when they enter a karaoke bar.
Whew, well, yeah, I would say top 3 things that people don't know, or
Things that you would
even
like
if it's
them
obvious,
to
yeah.
know. Things you'd like them to know in a certain way that maybe people should, just handle themselves or whatever the case
yeah.
may be.
Well,
Great way
in
to
our
put it.
case,
Yeah.
at the Liberty Inn, the first thing that would be really good is if they told me, their name, because a lot of times people will come over and tell me what they want to sing, and it's like, okay, I can play that song, but they weren't interested in that. They wanted to sing, So in our case, it's good to, tell me their first name, and basically,
Mhm.
if it's your first time coming to Liberty Inn, you want to learn how it's done. I mean, every karaoke bar is going to be different. Last
Right.
karaoke bar, it was a QR code. I had to scan it. So
And other ones you have to write down on a piece of paper, but you are so good, you literally can go right when the person's ready to sing. You know how to play music in between. You ask them their name, what's your song? You find it right away, and then boom, the magic happens.
yeah, for sure. Well, I ended up looking up less songs, and people always change their mind. A lot of people say, some people say, listen, I'm going to sing this song. I'm already decided. I'm not changing my mind. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, the singer before them, hey, can I change my song? I don't really want to do that. I'm like, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't even look it up. A lot of times they'll tell me what they want to sing. I don't even look it up. And that's for people who are absolutely sure, you know? Hey, listen, guys, before we go too far, because I don't want to go over too far.
Yeah.
But I've got a list about 10 things that I have heard as a karaoke DJ. And these are coming from singers that want to sing. And they want to skip the line. Now, I've not heard any of these.
I
from Naeem.
want to
we
hear
gotta
this.
hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No,
take your time on this.
Floor
one,
is
because
yours,
this
Brian.
good.
No. I'm not telling you. I want you guys to guess.
So think somebody like I come up to you and I'm like, hey, how far away am I? And you'll be like,
3 feet.
you got
3 feet away.
11 people in front of you or 7 people in front of you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that-
it's
that one's
something
for sure.
I'm trying to say to you to get me to skip for you to skip me ahead.
Yeah. No, finish this sentence.
Okay.
DJ Brian, I need to sing next. And the reason I need to sing next is
Because I'm about to leave.
there it is. That was the top of the list. Top of the list.
Look at you.
We're leaving in 10 minutes, bro. Can you put me at the
Right.
top?
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Absolutely.
That's exactly it.
I buy you a shot. Can you
Buy
put
you
me
a
at the
shot.
top?
Yeah, buy you a drink.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, well, that's 2. I'm deleting them off my list.
That's
Okay.
2.
All right.
Okay.
Jeez.
My
Only reason I got 1 and 2 is because these are things I've said.
Naeem says it. Man,
Okay.
that's tough to think about. What would I say to get moved ahead?
To get moved ahead, or is this even having anything to do with people just requesting songs?
No. It's not really requesting songs. I mean,
It's moving
All
ahead.
karaoke stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend's here and I want to impress her.
That's a really good. That's a really good, but it's not on. It didn't make my list. I've only
Okay.
heard that one time.
Okay.
A gentleman wanted. He's like, I got to impress this girl. What song? So he was
Okay.
trying to figure out what song.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I sing right now? I gotta go to the bathroom.
It is not. It didn't make my list. Usually when it's their turn, that's when they decide to go, and that happens a lot. I'll call someone.
Oh,
Hey, they'll be like, listen, I got to use the restroom. Do I got time? Or I got to go get my beer. Do I have time? Then there's that happens a lot right when it's their turn. It's amazing.
I'd have to help us out on this. Give us a hint or something.
I think
man.
one more guess.
Okay,
because I think
Naeem's got one.
Okay.
so. When you have a person who thinks they're the next, I don't know, Toby Keith, whatever, they ask you, "Hey, can you adjust my echo, or can you adjust my reverb, or
He's
whatever?"
talking about skipping
Oh,
the
yeah.
line.
It's all about skipping the line, or is that? I
It's
thought I was just
about
skipping
skipping
the
the
line.
line.
Well, yeah. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. You're right about skipping the line. All right. Listen, I'm gonna.
How about if I
I'm
show
gonna-
you my titty? Will you put me at the top?
It has never come up that way. It's never come up that way. You would think that,
Pop
but
it.
it never has. All right, listen. Sometimes there are people who they think it's a special day. They're there.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Anniversary.
That's right. Birthday, retirement, wedding,
Okay.
or
Ah,
deployment.
okay.
I've
We
had a
gotta
guy
stay.
say, "Hey, I'm getting deployed." I'm like, "Oh yeah, definitely."
Okay. Yeah. Deployment.
Deployed's
Yeah.
getting moved to the top. I'm sorry,
can't-
and
Yeah.
everybody's just gonna have to deal with that.
Most of these do not work, but I think I did move somebody for deployment. I did. I just felt it takes a lot. It takes a lot to
we
move
got
up.
Yeah.
we got to do it for our soldiers.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Here's one that I'm going to tell you. Well, this is similar to what you were said before, but my Uber's here. I got to go. My Uber's here. And
okay.
I got a certain amount of time. Which, hey, I'm glad people are taking the Ubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good.
But
Yeah.
that doesn't get them moved up. I'm like,
Right.
and then here's one that you may not have, or you may expect this, but somebody will come up and say, I need to be next because I'm singing a song that's going to make this place go crazy. Everybody's going to love this song, and it's just going to make this song go nuts,
Okay.
or make this whole place. People are going to love it.
Does Naeem ever tell you that? Because most of the time when he sings, that's what happens.
No, and that's why it works. Usually,
Right.
I mean, as soon as you say that, I think to myself, okay, it's probably not, but
Right.
Right. Gonna be a Buzz Killington. That's
Buzz
what Matt
Killington.
always likes to say. Whenever like you'll have that place rocking, and then someone will come up and just be like,
Exactly.
It's like here
The
comes Buzz
latest hit,
Killington.
Buzz Killington.
everyone puts their phones on silent. Okay.
Right.
I got two more to share because I know I don't know how our
Okay.
time is doing, but the one of them is everyone here is drunk. So you need to put me up first because nobody is going to know if you move me up.
Okay.
You'd be
Okay.
surprised.
Yeah,
You probably hear that a lot.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
do.
a
I
popular
hear
one?
that a lot. Everyone's drunk. I had
Yeah.
my equipment.
Okay.
Nobody hears that. He said nobody can tell your equipment's not working right. Just put me up to sing.
Right.
The last one I want to share. I heard it kind of recently, but the reason she had to sing was because she has a 4-month-old at home.
What?
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
I don't. Yeah,
Right.
Totally agree. But it was just it was memorable. I'm like,
That's-
you're kidding.
Right. Like that's the best you could come up with? Like,
It was unique. It was memorable. I couldn't help but think
my
about that.
gosh. That's
Well,
funny.
I think it's time to land the plane, right?
Yeah, let's land it, man. Right. We both want to thank you so
Yeah,
much
absolutely.
for taking some time
been fun.
away from your dogs, from Jody, the family. Spend some time with two knuckleheads.
This guy's really
You
good.
guys are
really
actually
good
awesome.
at what you do,
Well,
man.
hold on a
You
second.
make
I
it a
want
lot
to
of
fit in.
fun.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I got this.
What's up?
Here we
What's
go.
happening?
Here we go. Fit
Is that
in.
your light?
Oh, he's going with a hat.
Oh, he wants the
there
hat,
we
the
go.
backwards hat.
There we go.
Oh, now it's a
See?
party.
No, damn it.
Now
You
it's a
had that on the
party.
whole time.
No, but DJ Brian, man, you're really good at what you do. You make that place a lot of fun on Friday and Saturday nights. Man, we always have a blast when we're there. And you're a big part of that because you're able to keep the party going and keep that place rocking all the way till what, 2 or whatever time it is when we leave?
Absolutely.
2:30.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for taking time out of your day. I know you're a very busy man.
Matt,
May or
Knight,
may not see
thank
us
you.
this weekend.
Thank you for having me on here. I can't wait to listen later. Hopefully, I sound good.
Oh, yeah. No, you sound
You
great.
sound
And hey,
great.
don't forget to tip your DJ. He's working just as hard as everyone else in that bar.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
or she. Could be a she.
Absolutely.
But yeah, take care. We really appreciate you coming on, man.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, guys.